welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special guest, Mike.
Hello.
So he is no longer behind the camera, he's in front of the camera. So as you guys can see in the title of this video, we are finally revealing the gender of our baby. So by the time you guys see this video, our baby's actually already born, so spoiler alert. And we kind of just wanted to keep this, not a secret, but just, I don't know, more suspenseful to the very end and when the baby was actually here. So that's gonna be super exciting. So what we're gonna do today though, because we didn't actually have a like full-on real gender reveal with like family and friends or anything like that, we just found out together ourselves. So we are going to be doing a gender reveal in this video, but you're gonna have to wait to the end of the video, and I urge you to wait to the end of the video to see the whole reveal, because we are going to first start with some wives' tales that possibly predict gender. We're going to do a couple exercise activities to see as well gender, and then at the end of the video you guys will find out what we are actually having. So you can sure spoil it for yourself and go to the end of the video, but I highly advise you sticking through with this because this will be fun to see what the predictions are versus what we're actually having. So to start off, our first gender prediction was actually with all of our animals. So if you guys haven't seen that video, it'll be like linked up here or in my description down below. So the animals actually decided that we were having a boy. That was their guess. So we did this fun little exercise with them, and that was their arbitrary guess, was a boy. All right, Cookie says boy. Yes, girl. Boy it is. You guys, she picked boy. So we're gonna go through some wives' tales and see what the internet thinks that we'd possibly be having. So I found this list online, and we're gonna just go through it really quick and see what we think. The first one says craving. So there's either two options. Sweet things like chocolate, pastries, juice, and fruit is for one side, or food cravings such as savory items such as meat, cheese, and other forms of protein. So I haven't really had many cravings, but if I was to say any of the cravings that I have had, they were probably like chocolate, ice cream, sweets, things like that. There was like a little blip of time in the very beginning of my pregnancy that I was craving gummy worms for like a little second. So the myth is that if your food cravings when pregnant with a girl consists of sweet things like chocolate, pastries, juice, and fruit. So we're already starting off. This myth thinks that based on my cravings, I would be having a girl.
So the next myth is about heartburn. And it says, heartburn is another common pregnancy symptom. Through having heartburn isn't the most comfortable experience. This old wives' tale puts a spin on it to predict your baby's gender. And it says the myth is a girl will have constant or more intense heartburn is a sign you're having a girl. Boy, if you don't experience that much heartburn, it's a sign you're having a boy.
So throughout the pregnancy, I definitely have experienced a lot of heartburn, more than I ever have. I've never really experienced heartburn before in my life. So when I got heartburn during the pregnancy, I was like, what is going on? So number two for the internet thinks that based on the myth, I'm having a girl.
Yep.
So the next one would be morning sickness. So pretty much morning sickness, vomiting in the beginning of your pregnancy and throughout it, I guess, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say this one before we even read which is for which. I had terrible morning sickness literally the whole first trimester, past it into my halfway to my second trimester, and even sometimes still to this day. So I have not read yet if the myth is for boy or girl on which one, but we're just gonna go ahead and put it out there that I have had morning sickness like no other. So now let's scroll down and see what the internet says. So if you are experiencing a lot of morning sickness and feel ill, you're having a girl. And then boys, if you don't have any morning sickness or just mild nausea, it's a boy. So the internet 343 says that we are having a girl.
Next is acne. So if you have oily skin while pregnant, is it a boy or a girl? Yep, those pimples are a sign you're having a girl.
Okay.
And then on the other hand, no extra pimples and dry skin during pregnancy means it's a boy.
Okay, so the beginning, I was having some acne, but I would say more so for the majority of the pregnancy that my skin has been way dry. My skin is very dry today, and I have not had much acne. So we'll probably go with the internet on this one with going with the myth of it being a boy.
Mm-hmm.
So first boy that we have here. So this next one, which kind of confuses me sometimes because this is the baby bump position. So if I'm carrying high, the myth says that a girl typically sits higher on my belly, and then a boy, if I'm carrying lower, closer to my pelvic bone, it's a baby boy. But in my video, when I asked you guys to guess what we were having in the animals picking the gender of my baby video, everyone was across the board. They were saying that I was holding high, I was holding low. So I don't really know. This one kind of throws me through a loop. So I'll let you guys decide on that one too. What do you guys think? But I guess it could go either way, boy or girl on that one, because I don't know. Some days I look like I'm carrying high. Some days I look like I'm carrying low. So that one's a little hard for me.
The next one has to do with the baby bump shape. A wide baby bump is a sign you're having a girl. And if your bump looks narrow and pops forward as if you have a basketball under your shirt, it's a boy.
I'm gonna stand up. Let's see what the internet thinks. So I would definitely say wide.
I would say wide.
I would say wide. So what was the wide myth?
Wide was a girl.
Okay, so again, we're at girl again.
5, I think, for girl.
Yeah, something like that. Definitely more. We've only done one for the boy, and then the one that was kind of like undecided was the actual where I'm carrying. So the internet and myths are favoring for a girl. So this next one is based off the Mayan system. So little fun, interesting background to this. It says a truly ancient method inspiring an old wives' tale. The Mayan system of gender prediction uses the parents' birthdays. So the Mayans would look at the year of the mother's birth and the year the baby is due to formulate a gender prediction. So the year that I was born was 1996. The year that this baby will be born is 2023. So if both years are even or odd, prepare for a girl. If one year is even and the other is odd, you're having a boy. So the babies would be odd because 2023 is an odd number and mine's an even number, 1996. So this myth based off the Mayan system is saying that we're having a boy. So I feel like that's 2 for boy, maybe.
Yeah.
We're still sitting pretty high with girl on the scale of the internet. So the last one that we're gonna do is the baby's heartbeat. So the myth is if the heart rate is above 140 beats per minute, it's for a girl, and the other myth for a boy is if it's less than 140 beats per minute, then signs that we're having a boy. So in the very beginning of the pregnancy, we were at like 157 with the heart rate, and even now we stay over the 140. So according to this myth, again, the internet thinks we are having a girl. So those are some fun myths. So the myths are saying that we are having a girl. So let's do a couple little exercise activities that are also myths, but they're old wives' tales to see what they think. So this first one is the wedding ring gender test. So Mike has my wedding ring in his hand because we had to take it off. So what we have to do is now he has to take a strand of my hair. So go ahead and pull one of these little ones out. Please do a little one, don't make it hurt. So while he's getting that hair strand, ow, okay. So you have to hold it dangling from the strand of hair. So he's gonna put it over my belly and he's gonna keep it steady. And once it's steady, we have to notice the movement. So you'll be the first one to look and see. If it moves in circles over my belly, then it's a sign I'm having a girl. If I'm having a boy, the ring will move from side to side. So let's see. So he's got the hair, he's got my ring, and now we're gonna put it over my belly and see what happens. Here we go. Keep it steady. Let's see. Is this a circle or is this side to side?
I think it's side to side.
Hold on. What would you say? I feel like side to side.
Yeah, side to side.
Side to side. Okay, let's go back and let's see what the myth says.
That is crazy.
That thing is moving.
I'm trying to hold it as steady as possible.
Really?
I'm not influencing this at all.
Oh my gosh, it's going crazy. So it's going side to
weird.
side. So looking back to the myth and the ring moved from side to side, it says that we are having a boy. So this first activity says that we're having a boy. So this last exercise myth that we're going to do, basically it's called the key test. So it says, we are not gonna read the results of this one yet till the end. So I'm gonna try to keep my eyes off of this. Mike has to place a key on my hand. So pick up the key and you are going to just place it on my hand. Okay, so he's got the key on my hand. And then what he has to do is he just needs to pick up the key and then we'll read the results. Okay, go ahead and pick up the key. Okay, so go ahead and show, without moving, show the camera what you look like holding the key. Get a little closer, get a little closer. Let's see if he can get as close as he possibly can. Okay, so there he goes, perfect. Hold it the other way, right there. Okay, so now standing there, this is the myth. If you pick up the key by its narrow end, it's a girl. If you pick up the key by the rounded end, welcome to the world, baby boy. So he picked it up by the narrow end.
Yep.
So according to the key test, it's a girl. All right. Yeah, that's super interesting. So both of our little exercises went either way. the one that we first did went boy, and now this one went girl. All right, you guys, well, those were some really fun tests, and we got a bit of both. There's really no like real general consensus because there's so many more myths that we haven't actually done. So we just kind of picked a couple that we could rapid fire. But now it's time, you guys, to get out our poppers and do the official gender reveal and let you guys know what we're... Ready?
1, 2, 3.
There you guys have it. So we are having a baby boy. So yeah, we've already actually had our baby boy, like I said, by the time you guys have seen this video. But in this moment, I'm 38 weeks and we are so excited. Mike really super duper wanted a boy. So we are very excited when we actually found out that we were having a boy. We knew that we were having a boy really early on, before anybody knew that we were having a baby boy. Even before a lot of people knew that we were even having a baby. So we've been able to have this little secret for a really long time. That we were having a boy, and it's been so much fun. So we're very excited. So that is it for today's video, but you guys finally get to know what we're having. All right, you guys, well, we love you, and we will see you in the next one.